And I go back to all of the challenges that we're dealing with right now in our schools, and that we feel like we're doing great work, but we don't feel it because things are changing. And we need to step back sometimes and realize the amazing work that we are doing, the impact we are having with these kids. And we don't always see the finished product. And we need to understand that we are making that huge positive impact on these kids.
Every conversation I have with educators about how they feel about the best parts of their job give me hope. Like if I pay attention to social media over the one-on-one conversations that I have with folks, you can lose hope. But it's in those daily interactions with the educators that I get to work with every day at Quincy, or every day in Zeeland Public Schools, or through my state organization, or as I travel and connect. All of those conversations give me hope, because there is so much passion, so much heart, and people have more to give, and bless them for having more to give.
Through the honesty and vulnerability, I feel that I've become a better teacher, a better leader. But to see these examples firsthand and have teachers and administrators come back and say, oh my goodness, Eric, this is a better way. This is working. We are making inroads. We are, tackling the emotional and social stresses that we're having. I mean, that's, I think, the best part of the job.
I have no worries whatsoever about getting older. I would tell the kids, you know what? I'll be wheeling around in a wheelchair somewhere and I'll have not a single worry, because there's amazing kids everywhere across this nation that are just preparing for their opportunity to lead.
But now we created a brand new mantra, a brand new mindset, and it's all focused on we get to go to school here. Not we get to go to school here. It's we get to go to school here and what's coming next.
Kids are just beside themselves excited because they're getting to do things that they didn't think they could, and they're making connections. And that's the best part. When we did the coding with one day, someone said, oh, that's like when we did it in math. I'm like, yes, that's exactly it. So you're giving them those real, world experiences.
And it was meeting this young girl who was down in Esmond, who had to compete for a college application, compete for a college scholarship. She had to drive 20 miles to the high school to get Wi-Fi access because it bled over at that time. Because we weren't doing stuff, so she had to actually go to the school and sit outside the school with a donated BlackBerry to do her stuff. And Dr. Moran introduced me to her, and she says, why does she have to struggle? Why should any of our kids have to struggle? And that kicked us off into an initiative. So before digital equity was a cool buzz term, it was kind of like all means all for us.
There's more than one size fits all. It doesn't have to be one way or the highway. So if and when we can really take this opportunity to focus on the needs of the individual child, I think we can do amazing things.
There's so much greatness happening around us. Like every single day, there's a student, a staff member, an administrator, just going above and beyond to make somebody else's day. And so while, yes, things are chaotic, if we focus on that, that's all we see. Sometimes we have to stop and take notice of the little things that are happening every single day.
Everybody that we meet is struggling in life. Everybody is struggling with something. I struggle, Tom, you struggle, your listeners out there, everybody's struggling in life. And it's so important for us to be kind to everyone we meet, because being kind is a choice. You have to choose to be kind. You don't have to be kind. You have to choose to be kind.
There are so many young teacher leaders coming into schools today who have just gone through 2 years of trauma, 2 years of challenge, 2 years of trying to adjust and be adaptable to something we've never lived through before. They're going to be better because of that. They're going to be leaders because of that. We have young principals, we have young administrators coming along and learning new things, and that flexibility and resilience is going to make them even better leaders And that's why I'm so hopeful for the future.